Hey everybody, Dutzels here and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy VII. Last time, we took a visit to Mideel, and oh hey, the Highwind Takes to the Sky is playing in the overworld now. That's pretty cool. So anyways, last time, we took a trip back to Mideel to check up on Cloud and Tifa, and we got attacked by the ultimate weapon, which flew away after a couple of hits, killing Vincent twice. But then we kind of took a bit of a trip into Cloud's memories, and we learned of what actually happened 5 years ago, where Cloud wasn't the soldier that accompanied Sephiroth. That was another man named Zack, specifically Zack Fair, which we have heard of before. Yeah, we've met him I haven't met him. We've heard of him before. He is Aerith's former boyfriend. So yeah, remember when he was saying how he had a connection and how, oh crap, the mother lives there? Yeah, he's talking about Aerith. And actually, before we do what I want to do today, I'm going to turn off encounters right now. I'm going to head up to... No, not there. I'm gonna head up to Gongaga because if you remember, there was this old couple back here who said they had a child named Zack, who was in Soldier and has a girlfriend in Midgar. Oh, and by the way, we also learned that Cloud was just a regular goon. He was just a regular guard who tagged along and just happened to be the one who saved Tifa from Sephiroth. And then we also learned of what happened after Zack and Cloud were defeated. They were like revived using Shinra Genova stuff, and then we're on the run, and then Zack kind of got shot dead right in front of Midgar. And I guess that kind of leads into the beginning of the game. Have you ever met someone in Soldier named Zack? I think I have. I can't believe he hasn't contacted us oh. They really don't have anything new after we know who Zack is? I feel like that's a bit of a missed opportunity. So anyways, first thing I want to do today is not to go to Junon, because our main quest is telling us to go to Junon's underwater reactor, which we just recently learned about. But there is one side quest that is available to us. Well, there's two side quests that are available to us, but I'm going to be skipping one of them for obvious reasons that you'll see later on. But I want to head back to Bone Village because there is something that we could dig up other than the lunar harp. All right, so let's go to Bone Village and dig up some good treasure. Alright then, I'll lend you some of my staff, show us where you want us to dig. Alright, let's go ahead and... I know exactly where to... Actually, I don't really know where to go. But, I'll just put some staff in positions that I think will lead me towards the correct answer. So... I'm just gonna put a bunch of them down here, and hopefully they'll all point in the right direction. Is the max 5? I don't know. Okay, yeah, max is 5. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay. Dig right here. Alright, staff will be digging here. Overnight. What do we got? A mop. Let's do this again. Hold on, let me just get a better view of what's around. Nope, nothing up here. Alright, let's try digging one more time for some good treasure. Seems to be around that smashed plane. So, alright, let's do this again. Staff right there, staff right there, staff right there, because it seems to be somewhere around here. Staff right there. And then ignite. Oh, why are they all facing this way now? Okay, I guess I'll dig right here then. I could have sworn. Potion. There's something very specific that I'm digging for that I know generally where it is, but I don't know like exactly where it is. So, all right. I might be here for a little bit, or maybe I'll just look up a picture of where to find what I'm looking for. Oh, now they're facing like right here. Okay, fine. I'm giving up. I looked it up, and I was in the general correct area. So I'm gonna do a search around the bottom half of this floor this time. Order a search. Kaboom. I'm gonna ignore you, and I'm just gonna dig right here. Okay, there it is, the key item, key to Sector 5. Yes, Sector 5 as in Midgar. I don't know why all the dudes are facing over there. I guess they just locked on to something different. But yeah, that is what I was here to grab. I was here to grab the key to Sector 5. Opens the gate to Sector 5 in Midgar. If you'll remember, once we left Midgar and we're on our way to Calm, we didn't really have a way to get back because remember, we left by just climbing down the plate and just plopping us in front of the gate to Sector 5. But now, we have a key to it. That's funny, I dropped the key to this. Oh, here's a hint for where you could find the key to Sector 5. That's funny, I dropped the key to this gate somewhere. Must have been on that excavation tour. Okay, so that's kind of your hint as to where you could find the key to Sector 5, which, you know, Bone Village, excavation. Everyone, welcome back to Sector 5. And there's something very special that has to be seen in the church where we met Aerith. Aerith? Hey, where's the flower lady? They're pretty. This little Easter egg is kind of special. It's kind of the spawning of many rumors on how you can revive Aerith and add her back into the party. I'm just gonna say, no, Aerith is not coming back. You cannot revive her. You cannot add her back into the party. She isn't coming back. This scene is pretty glitchy with this little kid jumping around the whole place. So technically this ghost might be a glitch, but the ghost of Aerith is still hanging out exactly where we found her. Alright, time to explore more of the slums. And I'm just gonna turn off enemy encounters for a little bit. I don't have any gear on on Cloud or Tifa, but I'm just gonna show you that, yeah, these enemies, they don't change. It'd be funny if I got a new limit break off of this one random battle. Oh my god, I got it. Oh, that was just a joke. Okay. Alright, new limit break for Sid. We've got Dragon, new level 2 limit break. Attacks and drains HP and MP from one opponent. So that's like a vampire move. The MP drain won't be that useful, but you know, Sid is kind of the tank. Like, the tank of the party. So the HP drain could be useful. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that not that much has actually changed in Midgar since we left. I mean, well, hold on, I'm just gonna get through this maze real quick. Of course, you do have the destroyed plate. So yeah, no getting back to Sector 7. But there is some new stuff going on in Wall Market. Specifically, for some reason, only if you have Sid and Tifa in the party. So, let's go explore. We're gonna head into, no, that's the barbecue. That's the bar where there's the Korean barbecue, where there's no Korean in this game. And we're gonna go into this item storage area. You may remember that in the beginning of the game, there was this gun in the ceiling that, you couldn't really do anything against it. It just kind of shot you. Let me see that. Should work now. Go on, try it now. Alright, Tifa, oh, I gotta put a big old flash warning on that one. Sid, what'd you do? Don't get mad, you'll just get some more wrinkles. Hey, something's coming out. What, did you microwave her? Alright, we get an item here. And we get Tifa's ultimate weapon, the Premium Heart. This is Tifa's strongest weapon, but honestly, like most other ultimate weapons, it's kind of gimmicky. That's gonna be a trend for a lot of ultimate weapons, but let's just see what it does on Tifa. Premium Heart, a common trend among all ultimate weapons is that there is no materia growth on them, which can kind of suck a bit. Okay, Premium Heart. I know there's like some gimmicky stuff going on with it, so I'm just gonna unequip it real quick to look at it in the inventory. There it is. What? Does this have gimmicks? I'm pretty sure it does. Do I have them written down? I do not. I'll look it up. I don't know why this isn't said within the game itself, but this actually does more damage based on how full Tifa's limit gauge is, which, I mean, that's an interesting design decision. I know they're all gimmicky. All the ultimate weapons, there's gonna be some, well, for most of them, there's gonna be some gimmick, but that's interesting. Last place I want to go down here, last place that got really any changes is the weapon shop. Oh, sir, back? I got something good for you. Why don't you buy it? Probably just found it laying around somewhere, right? I'll admit that I found it, but I may never be able to get another one like it again. How about 129,000 gil for it? Okay, what kind of price is that? Wait, can I even afford that? Can I even afford that? I can't even afford that. Wow, okay. I have it written down in my notes as talk to Battery Man to get a mystery item. I know, I shouldn't have splurged on all that stuff in Medial. I know. Let's sell some things and just pray that I have enough gil by the end of this. I sold a bunch of random crap in my inventory. I sold pretty much every old weapon, a lot of, okay, yeah, I pretty much just sold old and outdated weapons and armor. So yeah, now I don't really, I did clear out my inventory. I was intending on doing that at some point, but yeah, let's buy this mystery item because I wrote down I didn't even bother to write down what it was in my notes. So, Sneak Glove. I swear, if that's is that a weapon for Crystal? Huh. Okay. So, I guess that's a new item. Is that increases, really? Increases the stealing rate? That's it? I spent 129,000 gil on that. I have 5,000 left. And my inventory, well, my inventory is looking pretty clean, but that was not worth it. My curiosity got the best of me, and I also shouldn't have splurged all my money on buying new weapons in Medial. Alright, so now let's get out of here, and I want to talk about a side quest that I am not going to do, and frankly, I don't recommend you do. And I just realized that I already have Sid and Nanaki already fully equipped, so I don't really need to do anything with them. Alright, got Cloud, you know, we got his stuff. I basically just put a bunch of Vincent stuff on Cloud. I was debating on giving Cloud the Imperial Guard, but I remembered that that was the broken armor that I didn't want to do because that would be way too overpowered. So, yeah. But anyways, now, technically, our destination is Junon, but there is something that I want to talk about. Chocobo racing. In Final Fantasy VII, there is you can catch chocobos. We all know that. We've all done it before to get to this part of the game, unless you're crazy and kill the Midgar Zolong. There is a side quest attached to this. If you head back to Chocobo Ranch, after you catch a chocobo, you can put it in the stables. And once you have, I guess, caught a chocobo and have it in your possession, you can take it to the gold saucer to race it, which will actually, how do I want to say this? It'll like increase its stats, and you can catch more than one chocobo and have them breed, and then you'll get a baby chocobo who has better stats and also might have a different color. With these different colors being having different abilities, and they can be ridden around in the overworld like regular chocobos, but they'll have different movement options, like being able to walk on water or being able to climb up mountains, which even vehicles can't do all those things. There are special caves that can only be accessed by getting one of these chocobos. Each of them has a special reward, but all of them can be attained by getting yourself a gold chocobo, which has every movement option in the game. I don't want to do this. Why? Well, I am going to read aloud the steps to getting and breeding a gold chocobo right in front of you. It's 2:06 p.m. right now. Let's see what time it is once I have read this page. Rent all 6 barns and Chocobo Farm for 10,000 gil each. Get the Reagan greens from the Chocobo Sage house. Get 25 to 30 Silkus greens at the Chocobo Sage to increase Chocobo stats. Send any Chocobos you catch into the barns. Chocobo Billy will tell you how good it is using the vocabulary words wonderful, great, good, so-so, average, not bad, not very good, and can't recommend, in that order. Next, you need to get 3 carob nuts for breeding, which can be stolen from Vlacarados, which are found in Bone Village. You'll also need to get 1 Zeo nut from Goblin Island. Starting off, to get the blue and green chocobos, you need a good or great chocobo. Breed any good or great chocobo, with great being recommended. The chocobo quality is determined by the enemies that are encountered alongside the chocobo. Yeah, their levels are determined by the enemies that they are found with. Great chocobos are found when accompanied by spirals. Go back to the barn to see the gender of the chocobo. Move the first great chocobo into the barn and save. If the next one you get isn't the opposite, being like opposite gender, reset the game. Now, win 4 races between both chocobos to get the best chances. Just use the one with the best stats. Talk to the person in the barn to tell the stats. Then use 10 Silkus nuts to increase the stats, and then race. Return to the barn and breed with the carob nuts, and boom. Up next, black. Black chocobos. You need a blue and green chocobo. You need 9 races won between both chocobos. Get in between 3 and 18 battles. Save, and then breed. The battles kind of like cycle through birth cycles for chocobos. So like after a certain amount of battles, then a new one will be born. Now, to get the gold chocobo, you need a black chocobo and a wonderful chocobo. Remember, wonderful chocobos are the best chocobos you can get. Wonderful chocobos could be gotten in Icicle Inn, and they're the ones that are accompanied by jumpings, but not bandersnatches. Win 12 races between this black and wonderful chocobo, and then fight 3 to 18 fights to pass the time. Breed with the Zeo Nut and soft reset until it works and you get a chocobo. Soft resetting is done by holding down L1, L2, R1, R2, start, and select. By select, it probably means touchpad all at once. Your reward for this side quest is getting the gold chocobo, which can go across any place on the map. The places that you can get to with these chocobos is northwest of Medial. You can get the Quadra Magic materia, which allows you to, I'm pretty sure that allows you to use 4 magic materia for the price of 1 use. For, there is a cave near Wu Tai, which has the Mime materia, which replicates most moves that are used by previous party members. In North Coral, you can find the HP MP materia, and that's actually probably the cave that we can't go to. You can get the HP MP materia. This swaps HP and MP values for one character, which is interesting. Will that even be useful on any of us? Absolutely not. And the last one, which is, I believe, in just some island somewhere, or maybe it's on top of a mountain, I don't know. But the best summon in the game lies. The Knights of the Round Table. It is in a place called Round Island, and it's like a 2-minute long animation. There's like 13 hits, and it ignores magic defense. I don't recommend doing this. Why? I just frankly don't think it's worth it. Quadra Magic is a good gimmick, but when you have like MP Turbo and Contain materia, you don't really need all that souped up power. For Mime, I just don't think that it's that useful. Same with the HP MP materia. For the Knights of the Round Table, you do actually get an opportunity to get it later down the line. It's kind of a like a pretty hard thing to get later in the game, and you need to fulfill some pretty specific conditions, aka getting every single summon in the game besides the Knights of the Round Table. But yeah, I don't think this side quest is worth it. It is now 2:12 p.m. That took me 5 minutes, and that saved me probably a couple of hours. I am not going to do this. Maybe I'll do it in a bonus video. Probably not. Back to Junon, because, excuse me, what were we supposed to do in this episode? Oh yeah, head to Junon's underwater reactor. Welcome back to Upper Junon, and yeah, you gotta go to Upper Junon to go underneath into the underwater reactor. Excuse me, wasn't there a giant gun right there? I may be mistaken, but doesn't it feel like we're missing something? No, everything's fine, guys. There's totally no giant cannon just spontaneously disappearing from the military installment that it was in previously. I hope that doesn't end up biting us in the butt next time. Okay, so down here is where you actually want to go. Remember, we were actually blocked off from this route earlier in the game. Alright, let's see how hard you trained. Attention! Charge! Hey, that's the underwater reactor! Come back! Again, Shinra being morons. It always just kind of works out for us. Wait, hold on. I need to make sure. Does someone have the steel materia? Because steel materia is something that I kinda need. No one has the steel materia? Really? Okay. Oh, I also need to get the morph materia on someone. Okay. Hold on, I'll be right back. I just gotta switch some things out. I have determined that Sid, because of his strong regular attacks, is going to get morph materia, and I also learned that this is pronounced Kuyata, and it comes, I'm pretty sure it comes from like pre-Islamic Arabian mythologies. And Nanaki, you are getting your MP Turbo could use a little bit of a rest for now. I'll put that back on. I'll put that back on later, but I'm just gonna swap out MP Turbo for Steel temporarily. Because, you know, I'm not gonna just keep on stealing random items from enemies. There's specific things I'm looking for. Hey, how about whoever stays alive gets to take her out? Alright, you're on! But both of us... Whoa, don't even talk about that! Alright! Just random fight with two enemies. They look like regular Shinra soldiers, but these are not regular Shinra soldiers. These are called submarine crew. And nope, nothing to steal from these guys. Let's actually finally use Earth Rave, because we have never used Earth Rave before. It is Nanaki's second level 3 limit break, and yeah, that's pretty cool, ain't it? Too bad we probably won't have it for long because, you know, we have Cosmo memory. Or, I have it in my inventory, I haven't used it yet. Alright, so I guess this girl just was like, okay, I'm just gonna ignore the dog just ripping and tearing at every single soldier who is in this elevator. Okay, back to work, back to work! Oh, I'm sleepy. Fortunon! Please don't send that dog after me, that would make me bad. I mean, that would make me feel bad. Okay. Alright, these guys are still submarine crew. There's enemies that I want to fight and steal from, but you guys are not the ones. So I'm gonna have to ask you to go bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, Sid got a level up. That's pretty nice. And we still got random encounters in here. Are any of these? Nope, these are gas ductors. Oh, my apologies. They're not gas ductors. They're slaloms. Like the skiing event. Cloud's ice materia just got a level up. And going further down into this, what's this called? Junon Path. Very creative. Slightly less creative than Junon Tunnel. I would have much preferred that name. Oh boy, okay. Death machines. These enemies, we haven't seen enemies that look like this in a long time. Since like I don't know, those random guys from Midgard that gave us the Matra Magic enemy skill. Alright, let's see what Ice 3's animation is. That's pretty. And not too grating on the ears, which I really appreciate. Which, it's kind of rare from level 3 magic, but I'll take it. Heading down here, we do have a save point. I'm gonna ignore that for now. Cause we'll get a save point in here somewhere. Alright, going even further beneath Junon. The same neon caution sign as the other elevator. We're still in the Junon path? No. Welcome to the underwater reactor. It's so pretty. There's an enemy encounter that I'm looking for in this. Oh, there it is. Okay. This enemy right here is the ghost ship. I'm immediately going to use sense on it, so I don't do too much damage to it. Level 44. Weak against holy. It's level 44. I'm gonna hit it with an L3. Who here is L3? Alright, Nanaki, you're gonna have to hit it with an L3. I mean an L4. And then Sid, I'm immediately just gonna have you use Morph on it, because hopefully that means you're at low enough health to where that'll just kill you. No? Really not? Okay. Well, Sid, please don't counterattack it and kill it. 9 HP. Okay, there we go. Changed into Guidebook. That is an item that will become very, very important later on. Oh, and now I'm just realizing that, that there's actually 2 ways to get the Knights of the Round Table materia, but both of them are equally convoluted. But we'll do one of them. At least one of them. But yeah, Guidebook, that is a key item, or it should be a key item, that is going to be relevant later on. Map of another world that slumbers with sunken ships. Moving on into underwater reactor proper. Boink. Wow. I love the button sound effects in this game. Wow. This place is prettier than it really should be. Welcome to the underwater Mako reactor. You can tell because it uses the Mako reactor theme. What is that doing to me? I'm kind of looking around for, let's look around for some enemy encounters. These are not what I'm looking for. Heart attackers, not what I'm looking for. Along with looking for certain enemies, I am kind of looking around for a save point, because, well, would you look at that? Yeah, I kind of just stuck a sandwich in the fridge to chill while I was recording, and you know what? We already talked a lot, and there's going to be some pretty big stuff coming up in the rest of the underwater reactor, so apologies if this episode is a little bit shorter, but I kind of want to end it right now. You know, we talked about some side quests, we did some side questing, and we got into the Junon underwater reactor, and I want to go eat my sandwich. Next time on Final Fantasy VII, we explore the underwater reactor and do some pretty cool exploration stuff. See you guys then.